Welcome, guys, and a special international fan Zoom here today. And in the house, we've got all our fans and our neutral fan, Deep. Deep, how are you doing?
Yes, I am fine. Very excited for tomorrow's match.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting one. I'll be interested to see where the RR loyalty is. Is it to RR players or is it to Team India?
This new Indian team will play, how they will play the new form of T20, not the conventional way of T20, right? Where they just start very slow. The difference between India's style of play and England's style of play is that England would like to score around 60 in the first 6 overs. So they try to utilize their power play with Joss Butler, Jason Roy, and Johnny Bairstow at the top order. Whereas India tries to utilize the death overs by having Rishabh Pant, Pandya there. So it's the fight between two different tactical strategies, and the team that will score more runs in the middle overs, that will win. So here we have Suryakumar Yadav and how Rishabh Pant will play the middle overs, and similarly there we'll have Johnny Bairstow, Ben Stokes, and Ian Morgan. So that's going to find the game.
And that's the thing. You look at the England batting lineup, and you say, where do they put each of these players? So they all seem to be white ball specialists in the top four. Over to you, Jaydeep.
Later this year, so this will give them a taste of pitch as well as the conditions, and also to test themselves against such a powerful team who have been undefeated in 10 out of their 11 last T20 games. So it's going to be competitive and interesting for England as well. And the one player I'm looking forward is Jofra Archer, one of my favorite fast bowlers.
Yeah.
And he's from Rajasthan Royals also. So I'm expecting him to take wickets, but India to win.
Yeah, cool. And that is the big thing. That's right. England are on a really good roll. But again, when playing in India, it's a different thing. Anuj, up to you. What are you looking forward to tomorrow? Where do you think the match will be won or lost by India or England?
I think for Indian team, it's very important, as Deep also mentioned, that the brand of cricket that Indian team is playing for about 2 years now, the conventional, how they approach their innings, especially if I talk about batting. I believe there has to be specific roles being given to each and every player. There are a lot of speculations that who will be playing at number 4. So I will be very much excited, and I'm actually it will be very interesting to see who play at number 4. You have Shreyas Iyer playing over there. You have the likes of Suryakumar Yadav. You have Ishan Kishan. But actually, I want Rishabh Pant or Hardik Pandya to be at number 4. I am seeing Rishabh Pant like what Yuvraj Singh used to do in 2011 World Cup. With Rishabh Pant, you have this confidence going. His last 2 series have been really well. His confidence will be on a higher stage. So to be able to capitalize on this bigger stage, I believe Rishabh Pant should be given a chance. This will be an icing on cake for him. Stage is set for him. So I believe at number 4, it's going to be interesting to see what think tank is basically eyeing the spot for. But as I said, for India, it's important that their style of playing T20 cricket has to be, it should be like all guns blazing for them, because we have seen that conventional cricket being for a long time now. I mean, 160s and 180s we have seen they've been, chasing that. But when it comes to chase, above 200, then Virat Kohli and co are in some sort of bother. So it will be very interesting to see how India approaches the game. For England, it's a fresh start, fresh captain, a new leader. I believe the momentum that was totally being taken by the Indian team in the Test series, this will be a fresh start for them. So Ian Morgan, on the other hand, is been very marshalling his troops really well. After that 2019 Cricket World Cup. So fresh team for England team. I believe we'll be expecting a crackerjack of a match tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's one thing I can't wait. It's on a good time for us in the UK as well. So, but again, this is the thing. It's a fresh team from what is played the Test series. I think that's what a lot of people think. It's not any momentum going into this match. They are complete. It's a complete different game. India have core players which are there, but again, England will have new players that come in. Chris Jordan will probably play. Archer will probably play. You're looking at Butler, Sam Curran might be playing. So they've got enough talent there.
Yeah.
Adil Rashid will be important as well. So they've got a good balance. Up to you, Naman. What are you looking forward to tomorrow's international?
Yeah, England is really hungry to win over the India in the T20s after defeat in the test. And like as compared to India, England has a lot more all-rounders and the batting in depth compared to India, and the experience is also
Yeah.
more in the England side. So yeah, and like I'm looking forward for the Butler also because like in the white ball, he has not performed consistently as we look in the past. So yeah, it will be good for the Rajasthan Royals also if he performs well in the T20 and in the Ahmedabad as we see the playoffs will be in the Ahmedabad also, and we are hoping this time Rajasthan will be in the playoffs at
Yeah,
least.
and that's the
Yeah,
big thing. And again,
yeah,
this is where the Rajasthan rules will be very good for them because
yeah,
they'll have quite a lot of players, especially those that play for England,
yeah,
actually into acclimatized with Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad new setting. So if we get to the playoffs and play in Ahmedabad, it won't be new for them. And again, the pitches won't be different. The only difference will be the weather in Ahmedabad come October to what it is now. So I think that's one
yeah,
factor. But again, playing in Ahmedabad is going to be good for Rajasthan.
11, but they have to try 3 players at least. So number one is Liam Livingstone, their backup opener. Then somehow I see that they will fit in Sam Billings for 1 or 2 games in the middle order. They will test him. And then the third guy they will test is Mark Wood. So
Yeah.
the three pacers are fixed: Sam Curran, Chris Jordan, and Jofra Archer, but they will definitely try Mark Wood in few games. So these 3 players I'm looking for, that when England will try these players and at what positions, especially Sam Billings. So when Sam Billings will play, whether England is seeing him as Johnny Bairstow's replacement at number 4 or as Stokes' replacement, so a pure batsman instead of Stokes. So what's his role is going to be? I'm very excited about these 3 players: Livingstone, Billings, and Wood.
Yeah, and I say I did want Mark Wood at Rajasthan Royals as well, so I was thinking that might have been a good buy for Rajasthan. But I say we got Fizz, so I'm not really worried about that. Up to you, Jaydeep. I just thinking tomorrow. How important will the toss be tomorrow?
Toss in India always plays an important role. As we have seen in Test cricket, on the flat pitches getting worse after day 2, day 3, day 4, toss matters. The winning team chooses to bat first. And in India, like in day-night games, when the toss occurs, teams usually go for batting first because of batting second because of the dew factor.
Yeah.
The dew factor that
Yeah.
came on to Indian grounds. It's very important because Indian pitches are spin friendly pitches, and it's very difficult for spinner to hold the ball at when you are batting second. So the team who wins the toss are very much interested in chasing, and like
Mhm.
tomorrow as well, the team who will be winning the toss will be going for a chase.
Yeah, cool. And I say it probably does suit England to bat first because I think they want to really go to a fast start, get the 200 on the board, and then put India under pressure. And again, opening combination tomorrow, Nuj, is it going to be KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma?
Yeah, definitely. As Virat Kohli also mentioned in today's press conference that their preferred choice will be Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. So there is no doubt that Shikhar Dhawan will be playing, the tomorrow's game. I will be very honest with you that KL Rahul, with his opening standards, what we have seen in the IPL 2020, was somehow playing a sheet anchor role for Kings and Punjab, but his strike rate was a big issue, and that's what I believe, that the performance that he gave in IPL 2018 with Chris Gale, I want that strike rate. I want that KL Rahul for Indian team, considering his performances towards, because the T20 World Cup is on the corner. So one hand, I would say Rohit Sharma as a complete package will be coming from this test in a good form. In the way he played in the test series was good, but KL Rahul is not been playing for about 2 months since the test series, in the T20 series he played against Australia. So it will be interesting to see how he adapts, to the weather, as well as the pitch conditions. Mostly, I would believe that it will be a flat track to bat on tomorrow. But as I said, KL Rahul's justification will be a lot depend on the strike rate he plays. That way, I think that his position would be justified. A lot depends on strike rate. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. So, okay, so we'll leave the conversation there. We've just got to now tip who's going to win tomorrow's game and who will win the series. So, Naman, who is going to win tomorrow's game and who is going to win the series?
Yeah, I will go with the England
England?
because yeah, yeah, and for the series also I think England will win by the 3-2, something like 3-2, 4-1, because we
Okay,
have
so
got
that's interesting. So, Naman is going for an England win, and that means basically a Rajasthan or Randeep. Your prediction for tomorrow and the series?
Tomorrow's game in England's favor and series in India's favor 3-2.
3-2 to India. Okay, cool. Jaydeep?
Both answers India. India will win the series 3-2 because India's team is very good at home conditions, and these are the home conditions now, so it's going to be India.
So India for Jaydeep. So India to win tomorrow and India to win on the series. And Anuj?
Yes, sir. So India winning tomorrow, winning the series with they will be feeling 3-2. I believe with the recent performances of Indian team. I believe 3-2 will be the target the India will be eyeing on, as well as the contest. England with the limited over squad, England will be giving the tough fight, but 3-2 India.
Brilliant. So we've got three players. I am going to go for England. So it's 3-2. I think England are really, really strong. And if England can win tomorrow, then that will set up the series. I think if India do win tomorrow, that will put England on the back foot. So tomorrow's match is very, very important. All 5 matches will be played in Ahmedabad. So that's going to be interesting. There'll be a crowd there. Everybody will be pumped. And so we'll watch the game tomorrow. And obviously, from a Rajasthan Royals perspective, it's going to be good because we'll see some of our players playing tomorrow. We might see them in the play series. And we might even get to see Rahul Wati, and we'll be good to see Rahul Wati play. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you for joining us on the show. We will join you next time. Love on.